I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Welcome back to the Smoking Roses podcast. I am your host, Cody the Comic, and I got my mean green partner in crime in the building, Mr.
Mr.
Rob
Rob
motherfucker Kobe.
Coffee. What's up,
What's
my
up, Slim?
brother?
What's up, Slim? Happy Labor Day. You a hard working man, so you can celebrate this holiday weekend.
Yeah,
Happy
I guess
Labor
that's what
Day.
they tell. I guess that's what they tell me. I'm a good old house Negro, so I'll say thank you for Labor Day. You know what I'm
You a
saying?
field nigga. You got to work in a truck. I'm a more of a house nigga. I be working in the house and
I work in the truck, but I know how to play the game around them people, dog.
oh
You know, it's
man.
funny. Speaking of jobs, like they give out little company bonuses when you do good shit and shit, right? So I was
Yeah.
one of the ones that got the little driving record joint. I got like one of the highest scores on my driving record.
Oh
And when the
shit.
manager,
Nigga ain't got no
when the
tickets or
manager,
nothing.
when the manager told me that joke, I just like instantly bust out laughing, like right in his face. I was like, nigga, if you only knew what goes on in that work truck, bro.
Man,
I
nigga
had
be
like two
terrible to
points.
that shit. Man,
Terrible in that joint, bro.
they make my man the rider instead of the driver if they really knew.
Man, they got cameras and everything in them daggone work trucks, bro. So they be on
Oh,
some other. They be watching
I thought
everything,
you could
bro.
smoke in them joints.
Nah, you can't
Oh,
do
you step
nothing
out and
in them
smoke.
joint.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
my man
That's
eat
what.
his lunch and cut on that blinker. That's all he
That,
do in that
that's
truck.
all
Got
I
him
do,
on
bro.
ward.
I don't do nothing else for that joint, bro. I give him the bare
Ain't nothing
minimum
wrong
to
with
the
that.
basic, man. But it's
Nah, ain't
cool
nothing
though. It's a
wrong with
cool
that.
job, man. How's everything going
Yeah.
on with you, man?
Man, cooler. Little people's at the job had a little Labor Day cookout, so I popped out and showed them some love and
Oh,
met a
okay.
lot of funny people. Met a lot of old timers from DC.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they was dropping some history on me about the city and connecting some dots. I'm always a historian of my city because
Right.
they lived through it, so got the
Mm-hmm.
scars from it and. These two dudes talking to me. I'm thinking, I'm my age. I'm thinking these dudes like late 50s and everything, bro. These
Right.
dudes, one of them was 76, the other one was 79, bro. These
Wow.
dudes look good, bro. And I was just like, and they was
Mm-hmm.
older, like with stomachs and everything, but they
Mm-hmm.
face and just how clear they face was and
Mm-hmm.
mental state. They man from story to story, they know it part by part. And if
Right.
I ever make it to be that age. I just want to be shopped like that. I want to be an old timer sitting around telling all the good
Mm-hmm.
stories, talking shit, just like I
Mm-hmm.
do on stage now, and
Mm-hmm.
like you and the homies, and I
Back in the
just
day.
want to have that good sense of mind.
Back in the day, they lived a little different, bro. They lived for the struggle,
Oh
but that
yeah,
struggle kept them young and kept them strong, because
yeah,
they was
nah, that's
always
all
on
they
the
was talking
move,
about.
always on their feet. You know what I'm saying? They was
Yeah,
always on the go.
they
They
ain't
ain't
get
sit
lazy.
around like right, right. You know what I'm saying? Them bellies
They
mean
talked
they've
about
been
they was
eating
like,
good and living good. You know what I mean?
yeah, they got a chance to get comfortable. They done made it through
Yeah,
some shit. And
yeah,
I
no
asked them
bull.
both. I was like, man, it's a lot of your homies still ain't here. He said, man, name me all of them gone. He
Mm-hmm.
said, man, I be happy when I come around to little events and see people and then see older people mix with the younger people. He said the
Yeah.
times done changed. He was like, man, this time I never know, just the experiences of coming together. And,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we got to give up at these times and moments because people not feeling safe no more. So,
Yeah,
I hope it changed. I've really enjoyed
times have
myself
changed.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, being around them old times, I miss those times. Growing up,
Mm-hmm.
being around the aunts and uncles, and that's how you learn,
Mm-hmm.
bro. They got it.
That's
Somebody
how
got to
you.
pass it down.
Yeah, no doubt. It's crazy that you said that about just sitting back and listening to the old timers. I was on it was the first time I was on TikTok live the other day. I think I sent you the link to that joint. And it was a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of little YNs on that joint called YKs. I call them young kings on that joint. Just like they
Yeah,
was on that joint talking knowledge, talking spirituality, and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, like really dropping. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, it's so dope to hear the little youngins
talk
arguing and
about it.
fighting over. No, it's like this. Now the
Yeah,
universe gonna do. I
yeah.
was just like young, and I was
At
just so
least they argue
excited.
about something.
Right,
Yeah,
something that made sense,
it
and I
makes
was so
sense.
excited. I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
please bring me on the live, yeah," because all the questions that
yeah,
they had, I like had the answer
yeah,
to. They actually had the answer to their own questions, but they didn't. They wasn't
They
experienced
didn't
enough to
understand
dig a
all of
little
them.
deeper to get the answer
They
that they would. But they
was
was
right.
on point though.
All of them was right. They was just wrong on
Yeah.
trying to get it all, thinking that they
Yep.
all just right. You
Yep.
can't all just be right on your
Mm-hmm.
point when you haven't studied what he studied and he ain't studied what you studied. And that's one thing about it. Once you come into consciousness and just knowledge yourself, it teaches you, to force you to study everything.
Yep.
Turn every rock over, look up under
Mm-hmm.
every carpet, because the mystery is more fulfilling than the history once you get into just studying. Just once you open up, you won't get no sleep once you learn some new shit, and that's just
Right.
how it's supposed
Right.
to go. And to be
Mm-hmm.
honest, it wasn't for you to get in between that live. It
It
was for
wasn't.
them dudes to get that young energy off. If you
Mm-hmm.
know
Mm-hmm.
the motherfucker line say, "Well, I argue with the fool," you
Yeah.
already know what
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
Nothing
trying
you
to give
could
him
have
some
said could have.
guidance.
Yeah, you could have. It was,
Yeah.
yeah, but it wasn't your time. It's for
Right.
you to
Right.
stand off on your own joint, and then they put the
Right.
pieces together. It's like Rob
Right.
Coffey said this like you said it, and he said like this like I said it,
Mm-hmm.
and it all made
Mm-hmm.
sense. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just for them to burn that energy out. Remember, a lot of battles ain't for you to fight. Sometimes you sit back and watch. That's
Mm-hmm.
why it's generals in the fight. Remember, the general ain't gonna
Yes,
be out
sir.
there on the front line.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let
sir.
them youngest get their knowledge now, battle back.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, between all that, the people that was paying attention got something from both sides.
Exactly.
That was
Exactly.
the
That's the
whole
way it
point.
was. That was the way, because I could tell, because I was sitting in that drunk. Like I say, bro, when I see
Mm-hmm.
that, I get so excited. I was arguing with the universe that night,
Yeah,
young. I was like, yo, please,
that's
stop
all.
playing with me. But like you said, it
Nah,
knew that it wasn't meant for me to be in that drink as bad as I wanted to
yeah.
go in there and
They didn't need
motivate
no
the little
teacher at the moment.
youngins and get them going. Like, yeah, like
Mm-mm.
don't you're not arguing, but I understand, you know what I'm saying, trying to balance it out. But they were
It
all like
don't
homies, you know what I'm saying? They were just spreading it. Like
chaos.
me and you be doing when
Look,
we get some new knowledge, man. You be going back and
that's what I'm
forth, and
about to say, y'all.
you know what I'm saying? But
Chaos
yeah,
has to reign. Remember
yeah.
this chaos, but ain't nothing wrong with control chaos. What
Mm-hmm.
that's the perfect time to watch Control Chaos. When it comes to consciousness and something that really makes sense of substance, that's beautiful to watch.
Right,
It
right,
would have not hurt the world to have Martin Luther King have a debate with Malcolm X.
right,
Nah, it would have
right.
bettered the world, especially to see both views
Mm-hmm.
versus them way over there, him having this point and him having this point, because it don't have to be a beef. If you
Mm-hmm.
look at a rap battle, that's not a real fucking beef. I mean, yeah, they got
It's
people to
battle
get
of talent.
personal and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's controlled chaos, bro.
Right, right.
And to the talent, and can you keep up bar for bar? And can I get you here to hit you with that, bruh? It's
Mm-hmm.
just like boxing, controlled chaos.
Right,
Bing, into
right.
that bell ring again. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's a great moment to just sit back and spectate, Rob, and just
Right,
take notes on
right.
seeing where this generation is. Because look at
Exactly
this
what I
shit.
got
It
from
took
it.
us 20, damn near 25 years to gather
Mm-hmm.
this much information and knowledge of, just self and the universe, and getting caught up with what's real and what's not.
Right, right.
These guys getting it overnight.
And like you were saying at one point, these are the soldiers, these are the fighters, because they were
These the
just
front
so
line.
amped on, ready to go to war. I'm just like,
That's all.
you got to beat them with the
That's
brain
all.
first before you beat them with the muscles. I was just like,
They
but
is.
I was in the
They a mix
chat
of both.
saying the right stuff for him, so I still gave him the right
Yeah.
understanding. I was like, these youngins, they ready to scrap up and go fight the government, fight the system, balls tooth and nail. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this the thing about it. Everybody got a role to play.
Yeah.
Remember that. If they that give for being on the front lines and they got this much knowledge at that age,
Mm-hmm.
if they don't burn out or get stopped, their purpose is set.
Yep.
They are on their path, but
Mm-hmm.
what they're doing is their main purpose. Let's drill this shit, nigga. I go back and forth with you. I just found this. So it's no information unturned with them because they got better access and understanding of information on a faster level than us coming along. We
Right.
still educate ourselves on the scholastical level.
Mm-hmm.
they take it instant. When it's called a shut up instant, we had to catch up to instantly finding information, shorts and reels, and then we
Right,
still go
right.
back the old way, go find the books and do
Mm-hmm.
this and do that.
Mm-hmm.
They finding the pieces and putting the puzzle pieces together. It's just, can they come to this calmness? And it takes
Right.
age and refinery, just like wine, bruh. They got to make
Mm-hmm.
it to 30, 35 where it all start making sense, because the arguments they making at their 20s when they getting this information will still be relevant, but you just looking in the broader focus because you've lived a
Mm-hmm.
life of experience where you could try to apply those things you thought you knew at 20. And it
Right. And
still
it's
is not, it's relevant at 30, but that shit don't apply because time changed, bro.
time changes, and a lot of those ones that you get your lessons and you learn things from, after a while, they some end up happening and they passing away or they dying, or
That's all.
it goes right down to the
Might miss
next
your purpose.
generation. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Yeah.
a lot of people in the from last weekend when one of our comedy boys died, Reggie Carroll, rest in peace again, man.
Rest in
I
peace,
know you
Reggie
want to say your
Curl.
piece on that joint, but like I said, he was one of those ones, bro, that
Yeah.
was giving us knowledge and information on the Hollywood game and what we was all
What to
striving to
do?
be young. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it was definitely always good to get information from the elders, and they sit back and watch the little young guns come up right behind them, like we on y'all tail. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the information is always good. You know, it's always good to get something from the
Yeah.
elders, bro.
And that's one thing. It can't get passed down if it's not true. If it's not
Hmm.
rooted in truth, it won't. It'll fizzle out. Only thing is,
Hmm.
the white man figured out how to spin everything
Hmm.
in reverse and rewrite history.
Hmm.
The truth will always prevail because the truth was here in the beginning, bro. The truth is what
Hmm.
is, and so like when you meet people, bro. When I say genuinely, if you come in contact with people, especially when you have conversations, you transfer information.
Hmm.
It gets rooted in people. We carry and take that shit on. People live, but on the thought of, damn, somebody told me this, and I'm gonna live off that because somebody told me this without ever going getting information, and
Yep.
that's more dangerous than anything, and that's what leads
Yep.
to ignorance.
Hmm.
So, like
Hmm.
I said, we're gonna go back into my man Reggie Curl in a second.
Hmm.
Um, Comics like him, comics like, I always put it down for Mike Brooks, Tony Woods, Chris Thomas,
Hmm.
Sylvia Traymore. The comics I've came
Our
across
locals.
in my time, just in
Hmm.
our locals that drop shines on me, or just
Hmm.
being up there and be a better performer for the people. Everything else comes,
Yep.
just work on you. It's something that can always be passed down, bro. If they teach
Always.
you how to fish, you'll
Yep.
never have to ask for a fishing dinner.
Hmm.
They taught us how
Hmm.
to fish, bro.
Yeah, they
The
did.
comics I come across and drop knowledge on me, they taught me how to fish, and that's all parts of life is, bro. You never know who you gonna come across. You never
And
who
and
know who got information. I've listened to homeless people predict
yeah,
shit gonna happen,
yeah,
and that fucking shit happened, homie.
yeah,
Just for
yeah.
me
They
having a conversation with them.
that's what a lot of people understand. That sometimes you just got to shut up and listen when people are talking. A lot of times, or a lot of the people in the word don't listen to understand. They listen to response, and then it's when
Yeah.
they miss the whole purpose because they so fast to wait for a flaw to you to try to jump back on real quick and try to go
Mm-hmm.
back and forth, man. But when you sit down and listen to those elders and listen to those, especially when you in the arts, you know what I'm saying, that people that have done
Mm-hmm.
it before you, LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Everybody trying to say LeBron is better than Jordan, but he was the great who
Mm-hmm.
started. He was the one. Without him, there will be no comparison to somebody else. Without Dave Chappelle, there will be no Tony. Without this, there will be no. There's always somebody who started it first that was great, that taught the next generation. Like, look, this is how we did it. Take it your way and add your
Mm-hmm.
own twist to it, your own, you know what I'm saying, your own newer version to that stuff, bro. I don't know, man. It's so crazy nowadays how we hate the youngins, but we love the youngins when they doing what we want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like we was hating trap music and trill music until we start
Yeah.
getting into it. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's always something, bro. That's why one thing about comedy, bro, comedy just even that's starting to change a little bit, bro. You feel me? Comedy ain't
Bruh.
like it used to be no more, bro. And
So
all
that's
of it's
why
falling together.
I'm
Right.
so embracing of the next generation,
Mm-hmm.
and for me, I'm very openly embracing to the next generation because I have kids that's in the
Right.
generation after me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned on what things that they learn and they take in, and how they look at the world, and versus the things I have to teach them. Because
Mm-hmm.
one thing about me, I have to send them off into a world with a mindset that everything you see ain't free, everything everybody you meet ain't your friend, and
Mm-hmm.
just the simple principles, the morals of self, hygiene, self-respect, respect for others. Unless they disrespect you, you have the right to protect yourself at all times. Things that's just personal tools for life, bro.
Right. Right.
Outside of that, they're molded, and their attitudes and social interactions are developed by what they see around them every day. And that's just,
Mm-hmm.
just like us. We wasn't around our parents every day to get what our parents was going through and doing, and we
Yep.
had to listen to what they had to tell us. But we saw the
Yep.
things. We do as we see, not as we told. And
Mm-hmm. Do as I say,
with
not as I do.
as they
Mm-hmm.
see us now, they look at
Mm-hmm.
a lot of parents. We on them phones all the time, so
Mm-hmm.
they come up with the phone urge. They work the phones better than us.
Hey,
It's
no
a
doubt.
little social discord. It's a disconnect between, that home environment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's
Mm-hmm.
enough parents telling kids put the phone down and come on, let's talk. Let's play a game. Let's go outside together. And that's I see that's a lot of the reasons why our social connections are breaking down outside of here. We can't treat each other on a respectful level or have any compassion for each other because it's not set at home anymore. So a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things that's going on. Just adds to our social destruction altogether. And it's not black or white anymore, bro. It's not. We gotta look past
Mm-hmm.
color. We gotta look past somebody doing this to us. No, we doing it to ourselves. We
Mm-hmm.
honestly are. We are.
Mm-hmm.
When
Boy.
we let a lot of shit slide and we don't step up, and a lot of people doing sucker fuck shit, and we don't
That's
sit up there and
And that's exactly what we're going through right now. Again, it goes back to what just happened a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to
Did
get
you
to it. Yeah.
yeah, did you get any more information? Well, first of all, tell me what you heard lately about our young brother Reggie Curl,
Um,
man.
Rest in
Hell
peace,
of a
Reggie
transition
Curl,
though.
man. Yeah, for anybody that haven't known, man, last week we lost a great brother in comedy and also a great brother, just human being all together. If you got to know him personally, you know, shit.
You over there
Um,
crying now. Don't be over there crying,
information.
bro.
Nah, that's the smoke getting in my eye, but I don't mind shedding a tear for a good brother, bro.
Hmm.
Um, information just scattered right now. I know they got a suspect in hand. The Williams dude supposed to be Cat Williams' bodyguard, but the newest information that came out is that he was shot 5 times with a shotgun, and that's ultimate overkill.
That's
Two of
crazy.
those shots could put down a grizzly bear. So, I
Hmm.
don't know what mind state the dude was in when he did this, but he should never touch the streets again. And
Never.
just on my opinion, and I'm not coaching it or anything, but if he was ever touch the streets, it's wrong for vigilante violence on this.
Hmm.
Vigilante should be taking justice for this for if his people's
Hmm.
choose, because a lot of us should have to stop, and somebody got to stop it. But a lot of things like this should be the death penalty. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
no
a big
bullshit.
advocate of the death penalty. Overkill, doing something to kids and all that. A lot of that need to be
Hmm.
the death penalty, bro. So I
Hmm.
mean, it's nothing that a 6'8" and a 5'7" dude, six dude couldn't have scrapped out again. I just know my man wasn't going down easy if
Hmm.
it got that serious with words. But a lot of
That's
speculation
crazy.
is going on how deep involved Cat Williams was, and the entourage, and who was really around him that night. And that's the biggest
Allegedly.
questions, man. Nobody, he was under Cat's responsibility. I'm pretty sure, a lot of things gonna tie back to, what's going on. It's your property, you running out or whatever, and you
Mhm.
trusted these people to stay there and live there, and they couldn't get along. I mean, it's something, that people want to know. If they couldn't get along, why was they there together?
Right.
If it was an isolated incident, what really happened? That's all. People just need answers. Just
Just want
something
the
like
truth.
happened to me or you. People will really want to know because it's concerning. It's not for a lot of us. It's not just little scrolling joint. This was
Mhm.
personal for a lot of people, man, because we
Yep.
touched out to the brother every day, and
Mhm.
it's a hard thing to see somebody living their dreams get cut down the middle of their dreams. And somebody, just if Cat don't have nothing to do with it, nobody had nothing to do with it, and it's an isolated incident with him and this one dude, that's cool. But a lot of answers a lot of questions haven't been answered. So I'm
Yeah, we just
sticking in, just waiting to hear. I don't speculate on. I haven't been on social media like that and really been talking about it. I've been listening to a lot of people, but people talk, bro. A lot of people say this,
mhm.
say that. If you wasn't there, you ain't got no answers. So I'm
You
not
ain't
looking
got no
for no answers from just anybody, bro.
right, right.
So
And
rest in
like you
peace to my
definitely
brother.
definitely like
Go
you were
ahead.
saying, bro. That's being shot with a shotgun, bro. That's definitely overkill, and that's unnecessary and ridiculous, bro. And I agree totally with everything that you said about that, bro. It's just some things just like goes too far about something. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
again, like you said, rest in peace, Reggie Curl, man. You will be missed amongst Baltimore, DC, and everywhere else that you travel,
All
man. You will
over,
be
yeah.
missed, man. Definitely for sure, man.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, bro. Before
And
we
shout
switch it
out to
up a
every
little bit,
hold up, Kofi. Hold up.
go
And
ahead.
shout
Go
out to
ahead.
everybody that's been genuine showing love out to his family and his peoples in the comedy community for people he did touch around the world because he was a 30-year veteran in stand-up comedy. He helped a lot of people along his way. And no matter what, he deserves his flowers, and for everything's worth, the people that really knew him and he came around, he made connections with. So
Mhm.
love you, brother.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead,
definitely.
Pop.
Nah, I'm
Let's get that
just
thing rolling.
getting this drink right. I seen you over there smoking your drink, man, and I'm over this
Oh
drink
yeah.
high as I always am. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
smoking out to the roast then?
Man, something fresh off the boat, nigga.
Oh,
I got me
nice
some
fresh off the
fresh
boat.
off the boat, yeah. It's called Jolly Rancher. It's a
Oh yeah.
sativa dominant hybrid, 33%, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So I finally got something that's worth beneficial, bro. I
Yeah, I
like
done
this
smoked some
Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher.
You had
That
it
shit
before?
alright. That shit tastes sweet. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
see,
that shit.
like
I
I
used to
said,
get it from down at the little
you
dispensary.
you would say sativas is all right. Indica to me is all right. So it balances out, yeah.
Yeah,
What you
nah,
smoking?
it's a hybrid. So
Okay.
I'm
It gets the
smoking.
job done. It's majority sativa. That's the main thing to me, bro. You know what
Matter
I'm
of fact,
saying?
I'm smoking a
Uh-oh.
sativa.
Oh, Lord.
Is this shit Sweet Dream or something? I don't know. It's real good though. It's a
Okay.
sativa. My last couple batches been sativa, so I keep telling you, I can't go switch over. I'm ambidextrous with this marijuana shit.
You amber
I ain't
what?
want to fuck with it, but
You amber
ambidextrous,
what? Ambidextrous. Yeah, okay,
ambidextrous.
ambidextrous. If you
Yeah,
can say it, you are what you can say. So
I'm I'm trying to make it rhyme, bro. Don't
all
mess me
right.
up, homie.
I got to be on you
I
every
try to
single
mix it
time.
up.
I got
I
hey,
go
you
from
know
the sativa to the indica.
when they heard your clip last week that about that junk being fresh off the boat, somebody said that junk came from the shrimp boat. Dog. So
Hey,
that's the
they
fresh
be
off a
having some
boat you
gas
got.
down the shore. Oh, who
I
said
told him
that? I'm gonna cook
I ain't
there
gonna tell
too.
you. I ain't gonna tell you the
I'm like,
preacher that
no.
said it, but I'm just saying somebody said
Oh god damn
it.
it.
I was
That
like, you know what?
motherfucker preacher.
It is
Hey.
some pop up shops right by the daggone shrimp boat, so it wouldn't be totally wrong on what you said last week. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you know what? Hey,
But
Kobe, I just got my suit out the cleaners. Let's go to church next Sunday. This
oh
nigga gonna
Lord,
talk shit.
oh
And I'm gonna put
Lord,
some money in the collection plate.
oh
What?
Lord. See, now
Yeah,
you gonna have Jesus coming looking for us now.
I don't care. He
I
said
can't walk back.
this man took a shot first. I'm taking
We
shots to him
we can't
and
walk back
Jesus.
in the building. No, it was just something that was on Facebook, and then Somebody
I
just
know.
happened to
I'm gonna
throw
get
it
on
out there.
Facebook. I'm gonna hunt him down. I'm gonna get his ass. I know what preacher you talk about.
I ain't say nothing about a preacher, bro. All I said was,
Yeah, you did. Hey, guess
it could have been
what?
a
This
couple
is
people.
recorded, so we can rewind it. I heard what
I'm
you
the editor.
said.
Remember, I'm the editor, nigga. I can
Don't worry
make
about it.
all this
It
junk
ain't going
disappear,
nowhere.
bro. Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
I'm
Bro.
gonna get you in, my man. Tell
The
the preacher
truth
we
will
be to
set
church
you
on
free, as they
Sunday
say.
on time.
Yeah. Speaking of preachers,
I
as
got
a
some
matter of fact, you know they talking about your old boy now,
big
Mr.
head.
Malcolm now. What's going on
Oh,
with
Malcolm
this dude,
or
man?
Martin?
Martin. That's what I meant to say. Both of them,
I'm
for
about to
real.
say don't get on Malcolm. Malcolm ain't did a damn thing.
Yeah, did
Malcolm
he?
was chilling.
Hasn't he?
That nigga was
I'm
chilling in
sorry.
Mecca until they came.
My bad.
Now
Go ahead.
Martin, now that's a different story. What
Mhm.
was Martin doing?
Martin was about to. They said that the
I
last
know Martin got
Instagram
all
thing
them
that I've
extra
seen.
grandkids.
Right. This is what I got here. Exclusive. Martin Luther King, secret daughter and
Yeah, fresh.
grandkid
This
leaked images and slides. Let's
this
see
is
what this
not the
nigga talking
remix.
about, bro.
Mhm.
Stand up for truth and for justice. Sometimes it means being frustrated. When you tell the truth and take a stand, sometimes it means being abused and scorned. I've long since learned that
Hey,
for the
Kobe.
crown we wear, there is the cross
Hey,
that
Kobe.
we must bear.
Bro, what is going on? They got the demon sex music playing in the background and everything, bro.
Hey, is it me? Or didn't Dr. Umar start his speech off like this when they asked him about the missing money? It's about truth
Dr.
and
Umar is
justice.
still in the bro. What is going
he
on with
still
these
up on
preachers, bro?
Nah,
What is
Slim,
going
it's the
on?
preaching part, homie. When the money get low and they get caught on tape and all that,
Now,
everybody know Martin Luther King. If people ain't did their homework by now, use a damn fool. Martin Luther King liked the women.
bro.
He got a couple side families. Coretta was losing her head. Look, they say Coretta used to put the tracks in because she used to pull her hair out. Martin, where you at? Look, Coretta, I'm stuck in Mississippi.
Right, right. You know what? Once you
That
get the
nigga was
doctor in front of your name, Dr. Umar, Dr. Martin Luther King,
Dr.
all these
Martin.
doctors be
Yeah,
attacking them
they
daggone
wasn't
women,
registered
yeah.
doctors. They
I've
wasn't
noticed
registered doctors.
I noticed with all these doctors, they always got a bunch of
Dr.
women going
Dre.
on. Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
you know, bro, I'm telling you, I think all them motherfuckers went to them Diddy parties, bro.
Party. And you
You-
gotta
Hold
tell
up.
him.
I bet you Martin would have went to a Diddy party, bro.
Nah,
I bet
Martin was at the Hugh Hefner parties,
he
homie.
was
Come
at
on,
one of them. He was at
it
somebody's
was the
party. Yeah.
it was the time. It was the freak of his time. Hugh Hefner was running the parties back then.
Bro, everybody got outside kids. Did you
Playboy,
hear about
yeah.
the dude from the Cosby Show, the father from the Cosby Show? Bill
Bill
Cosby's
Cosby?
father, the light skinned dude. Yeah, he
What
had
he
an
was in some freak
outside
shit too?
secret engagement for like 50 years, John, with another person. I ain't say
A
woman
male?
either.
A
Yeah,
male?
yeah.
Another actor or something?
I don't know if I can't remember if it was another actor, but it was like a secret relationship, yeah. And so
I believe it.
all these
These
joints coming
motherfuckers
out,
been
man.
weird.
All these joints coming out, bro. It
Holly
is what it
weird.
is. It's definitely Hollywood, yeah. Because some of the stuff that these cats be getting caught up with, yeah, it's like sometimes they just be setting themselves up, man. Because eventually all that stuff is in the doggone eventually come to light. Especially if you're an actor or an actress. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's always watching. There's always paparazzis and cameras on you. No matter what you do, they're gonna always be watching you, bro.
When I was in the comedy like 7 years in, and a comedian came to me. He been on the other side, been like on TV and everything. He came to me. He said, the Guild and Hollywood and all them watch everybody that perform on every stage. He said, man, always be on your best. He said, I respect you. You a real professional dude. And he was
Mhm.
like, that's why I started using the moniker professional hitman. But I was hearing what he was saying, and it didn't register till years later till I had to put
Yep.
everything together, bruh.
Yeah.
They always watching, bro. From the first joke we told and the open mic, we thought wasn't nothing. Trust me, somebody was somewhere watching. It's just like they see quarterbacks in junior high school throwing a 90-yard pass. You think they ain't gonna watch that little nigga all the way up through college? And so it's just who keep going, who give them something to keep watching. Who that's all it is, bro. And you know, I look at Martin Luther King back then. Martin Luther King ain't nothing but the Umar from back then. He just Umar had millions of people following him online, giving him money. Martin Luther King was marching around, flying around, having people give him a lot of money.
Yeah.
Selling a dream, you know. One
That's
wanted
exactly
the school,
what
one wanted us to be equal to white people. Neither one of them got their goals accomplished and fooled a lot of people along the way, bro.
Hey, bro, you just put two and two together, and then you probably quoted, but I just double time quoted. You said Dr. Umar wanted a school for the people, and Dr. Martin Luther King wanted integrated the schools for the people. Yeah, and they just God dang, I think they cloning.
I hope you caught my double entendre. I hope Kendrick Lamar watches our podcast one day and know he ain't the only one.
I wonder if they caught that, Jane Breaker. That was some crazy shit right there, bro. Again, back with that doctor stuff, man. Go ahead.
Can you sell it, bro? That's all you can. That's all. If I'm about to say I'm Dr. Coley.
Hey, it works.
Who cares?
It works.
If we running with it, who really cares, bro? I wear a doctor coat on stage with a stethoscope, and I said that right.
No, you didn't. It's Texas.
I said it my southeast way, bro. Okay, don't worry about it. I said it close enough.
That'll work. Stethoscope. Yeah, I got it too, nigga. My high
Don't
nigga
try to
ways.
repeat yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna bite your tongue trying to repeat yourself.
No bullshit. But yeah, bro.
Well, yeah, homie. As long as I can do it and I'm on that joint funny and shit in a fucking doctor's coat, bro, you think people ain't gonna pay attention to Dr. Cody, homie?
Yeah.
It's all in how you sell it, bro.
Yeah. Talk a good game,
so, I mean,
bro. That's
you know,
all it is.
good or bad, you still gotta sell it. Good, bad, or evil, you still got to sell it.
Yeah. And motherfuckers out here definitely ready to buy that shit too, bro. Because it seems so easy, bro. I'm sitting here watching all these YouTubers and all this stuff, bro. They all do the same thing. Promote some little fake ass course that they didn't found online for $2.99. Then they sell it to you for $30 and make it sound good. Show a chick with some titties and nice ass and all that kind of stuff. I'm just like, bro, come on, dog.
I mean,
y'all ain't figured it out yet. Yeah.
Sex sales anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Once I start getting some strippers to drink out green cups, I'll be a millionaire.
Yeah. No bullshit. Bro, it ain't easy to do. I can go right on AI and get some prompts to make that drink happen for real, bro. So
hey, let's do it. Let's get some AI strippers.
It ain't nothing
sipping cups with me, turning head.
You know, I got some AI smoking roaches joints wearing the smoking roaches outfits, nigga. So
hey, we need to get some AI smoking roaches strippers going. Look at you,
smoking roaches script party. Yeah, that's what we gonna have.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know it ain't.
We got green cups of marijuana around.
That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters.
What? You tell me why is that the most entertaining? Let me ask you a question, Mr. Coffee. Why does that the go-to of everything? Let's just pull some titties out and we got the titties.
Because that's how ignorant we are in the world. Yeah, it take a titty to do anything you want to do, bro. If you want to save the country, go up to Putin, pull some titties out, and he'll be all right.
No. So tell me this. Tell me this. A motherfucker can paint some big ass titties on the side of a missile and drop it out of the sky. People gonna sit up there and look at the titties fall out the sky instead of running for cover, bro.
Yeah. That's how ignorant.
That's where we at in the world. Then.
Yeah,
you said it. That's where we at.
But you ever notice on all the videos you ever seen, what's the first thing they pull out? They lift them damn shirts up, showing titties. That's the thing. All the script clubs, you can do anything you want as long as you show the titties.
Show the motherfucking titties now.
That's how
them joints could be crooked. A motherfucker be like, yeah, I like mine crooked.
Hey, it don't matter. Somebody likes something. Check. There's somebody who likes somebody.
Check, baby.
You remember back in the day? Look at all the rappers that was coming up, all the music videos that we done saw. Yeah. Snoop Giant, Beautiful, them Johnson Brazil.
With some titties.
Titties,
Yeah.
bro. The bigger the better the titties, I guess, yeah. You know what
That's
I'm
just for
saying?
y'all titty, man. I still love an ass. Give me a nice ass.
Hey man, I give me a nice woman. I don't give a fuck either way.
That's
Yeah.
all. Make
As
sure it's a
long as
real
it's a
woman
woman,
at this
that's
point.
I'm good, bro. I can work with the other
That's
things, bro.
you got ovaries and shit, lady.
That's
do
it. I got a hell of
you come on
imagination.
your period? That's all we need to
Hmm.
know around this
That's all I
motherfucker.
worried about naturally.
You don't get caught up with no transformer.
Mhm.
I ain't got nothing
Speaking of
against
that,
them, but just do their
speaking of that,
thing.
old Mr. Unk got caught up not too long ago. Mr. Snoop Doggy Dog, Calvin Broadus, bro.
Oh
You
yeah,
heard
man.
about
Shout
that?
out to Snoop, man. He catches some slack on some bullshit on that one. I can
Right.
relate to what he's talking about on this one.
Well, now this is what that I've heard from the situation. Snoop wanted to go see
Mm-hmm.
the movie Toy Stories, the newest one,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a scene in that joint where two same sex, I guess dolls or whatever the case was kissing each other, and his grandson had to ask him, what was that about, and he said he felt uncomfortable explaining that to him or something along. You heard about that joint, right?
Yeah, nah, he was
Yeah.
saying that he's saying one of the characters had a baby, and the character had told the other character, yeah, my two moms. And then Snoop grandchild asked Snoop, how do the baby got two moms? And he got frustrated and having to explain this to him that and the baby was smart enough to say, nah, that's impossible. Ain't no way. So
Right.
it took him totally out the movie. Snoop said, man, I come to the
Mm,
movie. I get high, come to the movie with the grandkids to go to sleep. I ain't want
right.
to have to be explaining this shit. He said it's just too much, homosexuality in movies where, it's changing kids' mental and he catching backlash, from a lot of people. It's impossible. He's talking real
But
stuff. There's no way they can drill this on people that two same sexes can have a baby.
and
I
that's
don't
the
give a
part
fuck how
that's
much time.
That's the part that's my bad. That's the part that's real frustrating with the joint, bro. It's like just because somebody having an outside opinion, why are they getting canceled or shut down or shunned on? Just because you
Cause
have an opinion that's different than what you want them to believe in. That's Snoop's perspective. That's between
hey,
him and his grandson, how he choose to explain it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Why
gonna
is
have,
it?
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
ask you this and ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
How long we been watching Snoop Dogg for 30, 35 over 40 years, right?
Right. Since we were little youngins.
Ha- Have you ever seen Snoop Dogg in a dress?
Not never. Not never. No, I don't even think he played no roles like that or nah, he was always the gangster role or the pimp role or something like that. He never had no out. Yeah.
Hey,
Hmm. You think it's due
that's
time?
why he catching backlash.
Mm. So if he'd
They
have
gonna
done one,
always
he'd have
know.
been cool with it.
If he ever said something and like
Out of the ordinary.
disrespect, and that's not
Hmm.
disrespectful. What he said wasn't disrespectful. He didn't gay bash or
Right.
have anything about the LGBT community. He just said it's crazy. He has to explain to his grandkids on something he knows that the grandchild is smart enough to know.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it takes away from the movie when the kid can't come enjoy the movie and the kid is paying attention that much to
Yep.
break
Gotta
down
pay
something
attention.
like that. So
Hmm. Hmm.
he has the right to have his opinion about that. I feel the same way. It's a lot of, appeal to who you're going to appeal to, but you don't have to saturate everything in life towards
Hmm.
that. It's
Hmm.
like nobody should be canceled because they have opinion on how a situation they had with their family.
Right.
So, a lot of people just getting too personal on a lot of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them.
I mean, they really getting personal because your dude, that dude Billy Porter jumped on him. Yeah, he was like, "Snoop, don't worry about what
I
the
don't know
gays is
who that
doing. Worried
is,
about
but
with your criminal past and you cooning for Trump and all that kind of stuff." Billy Porter
yeah,
was
yeah. I mean,
a
people.
black gay actor or whatever case is. That's like
Okay,
the spokesperson, I'm guessing for the LGBT community or whatever the case
you
is.
better
He's
get
like
them
very,
letters right.
yeah, he's
I'm
very no
about to say, but
bullshit.
don't get
No
us
bullshit.
canceled, sir.
No bullshit. Just for a simple mistake
I'll be
like
having,
that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be introducing another co-host.
No
you
bullshit.
bullshitting.
But yeah, so he made it. I mean, And he made it such a big. I think it was kind of a big deal.
Yeah,
Like he took such a low blow for something as innocent or something of the ignorance of not knowing. Now you're gonna talk about his criminal past and him cooning for Trump.
yeah.
What does that
Nah,
have
that's
to
just
do with
somebody
him
taking
stating?
shots.
What does that have to do with him? What he had the situation with his grandson? Maybe you should offer some kind of
Yeah,
advice, or maybe offer to
yeah.
correct him or something like that. We just so fast to shun somebody when they don't agree what you agree with. You know what I mean? It's like
Nah,
people do get
everybody just
tired of
love
seeing
taking
that stuff,
shots.
bro. It's just like, God damn, bro. Like everything
People,
now.
pe- people love taking shots, Kobe. That's the main thing about life.
Yeah.
Uh, when especially when people successful in life. One thing Snoop done reached a point of success that a lot of people will never reach that. I'm pretty sure the dude that made that comment will never reach the status with Snoop Dogg. But a lot of celebrities and stuff, I say this all the time, and ain't no room for punching down when you done made it all the way up. Just
Yeah.
don't even worry about what they got to say. You
Yeah.
said what you said, and you stand on your statement. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you don't even got to backtrack. Leave that joint off to the next one because they just need news reels. They just need something to talk
Mm-hmm.
about. If the dude was sharing a story about him and his grandchild, boom, I don't feel nothing offensive about it. And anybody that's truly LGBT and just living their life shouldn't give a fuck about it. What news? What does that hurt them? What
Mm-hmm.
does that cast a shadow on LGBT? Yeah, I feel the sentiments of Snoop Dogg that it's oversaturated. But Snoop Dogg has to be the same person that says violence and
Yep.
sexuality in the black
Yep.
community and culture is
Yep.
oversaturated and more
Yep.
so than LGBT. So
Yep.
it's a lot of other things that they can jump on Snoop about. It ain't about his criminal past and ties to Trump and all that. And what that got to do with anything? That's just his
Mm-hmm.
personal views and how
Mm-hmm.
he feel and his criminal past. If that's his past and he's not doing jail time for it, you can't keep
Mm-hmm.
bringing it up. That's what things
Yep.
people do. And and the same dude that said that, what if somebody pulls out your criminal past?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't do nothing like that, but I wasn't like Snoop. What you gonna compare crimes?
Yep.
So a lot of people just take patty shots. It's more adult children that's on here and
Mm-hmm.
being
That's the key word.
spokespeople for goofy shit than
Yep.
anything, bro.
Yep. That's the
So
key
I
word. Yeah.
pay attention. What we said at the top of the show. A lot of these youngins are cultivating this energy for higher purposes. We got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of adults that's supposed to be on this mental level dropping all the way down, worrying about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro.
Got nothing to do with nothing. And that's where a lot of these
That
that's
man,
why we believe in these celebrities so much that whenever they make a mistake, it seems like they can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these, because if you think about it, I believe anybody who's in Hollywood got some kind of background that's kind of messed up. That's the only way I think you can even get in Hollywood. It's just a matter of time when that truth is gonna come out, when somebody gonna tell on you, or when the tape's gonna come out, or somebody get to snitching or something
unless you
like
play
that.
ball all the way through,
Exactly,
that's why
exactly.
homie, look at this. Thousands of people in Hollywood and entertainment. Do
Mm-hmm.
everybody get caught?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
N-
Nope.
It just be your turn. It seemed like they just put names in the hat and they shake it up. All right, who we
Yeah.
gonna fuck with this year? All right, such and such ain't paid dues. Such and such
Yeah.
been quiet. We can put a little bit of something on such and such. The average person doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Walking the streets, we just ain't got nobody pulling our name out of the hats and doing all
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
And man, who gonna go through this world just perfect, bro?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a lot of people shouldn't be identified and crucified for the smallest, dumbest shit. When you get shits on scales like Puffy and R. Kelly and all that, and really things that harm other people, yeah, okay, if that's more to the
Mm-hmm.
spotlight, yeah, whatever. Celebrity getting pulled over for drunk driving. That's that TMZ knew. Who gives a fuck? Who didn't your mother just get or uncle just get pulled over for drunk driving?
No bullshit.
Did they
Same
hurt
thing.
somebody? As long as they didn't hurt nobody and whatever. Let them people go and live their life. They show they
Mm-hmm.
still normal, bruh. That's they go
Mm-hmm.
through the same struggles we do. So, you know, I'm not a judgmental person, bruh. I know everybody goes through something. You can't
Yep.
tell a motherfucker why they smoke, drink, smoke crack, do
Mm-hmm.
heroin,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking cut theyself. You can't tell people what they going through, bruh. All you gotta
Right
do,
or
if
wrong. Yep.
you make it your business, take a chance to understand and think about it
Mm-hmm.
psychological. If it don't got nothing to do with you, keep the fuck on going. Mind your
And when you
fucking
put other
business and
people in
go
your
through what
business,
you going through.
yep. And when you put other people in your business, that give motherfuckers to go out here and start snitching on you and telling them what you doing in the cut and all that other stuff, bro. Because it
Talk about
seemed like,
snitching. There we go.
because it seemed like there's a
There we
lot of
go. Good
daggone
segue.
crabs in the barrel, young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one person get in trouble now, you want to go back and tell about all your other friends there. You got caught smoking crack. Now Chris was smoking crack with me, and James was smoking crack with me, and it's like,
And
bro,
we
deal with
playing
your
with each
own
other.
crime and punishment, bro. Your boy, just like
Yeah,
your boy,
everybody going down.
Young Thug. Ain't he caught up
Young
for
Thugger.
snitching him and he just got
Nah,
out of
nah.
jail for some court cases type shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell
Like
you like this.
these man. Go ahead, bro.
Although I want to put my hands on Charleston White, and it's nothing personal. I just want to make money boxing the dude. The
Mm-hmm,
motherfucker ain't never lied. Ever since he
mm-hmm,
been on this goddamn social media, he said these rap niggas is some suckers. They really haters. They ain't real killers. They kill somebody, but they ain't no real killers, and they damn sure gonna snitch.
yep,
So
yep.
and they just released the tape. I listened to that shit all day. Early this morning. I ain't say all day. I meant to say early this morning with
Mm-hmm,
Young Thug and 21 Savage on the phone trying to
mm-hmm.
sneak Gunna, talking about Young Thug trying to ruin the dude career, and 21 said, "Nah, why don't you just fuck up his contract and just take majority of his money, kill him that type of way. You ain't gotta fuck up." He was like, "Nah, I want to end this dude." So y'all really plotted, and the dude didn't snitch on you. He ain't do nothing to send you to jail or nothing. The whole time you was snitching on other people, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
ratted on another nigga about the Lil Wayne shooting, and they been got you laughing and joking on in there with the police and getting sandwiches and making
I'm about
orders
to say
and
that nigga
all
got a
that first
KFC
48 shit y'all niggas swear
meal.
y'all don't do.
No
Y'all get on the
bullshit.
rap joints talking about I killed this nigga, and but see, that's this generation, bruh. This shit couldn't have flown 20 years ago. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck with
yeah,
who if they was snitching.
yeah.
That was they made it their business. Nobody knew they was snitching, bruh. That's
Mm-hmm,
one thing about it. So
mm-hmm.
it's no way you can take rap serious. There's no way you can take this type of game serious no
Yeah,
more. Of that
yeah,
they out here trying to live the struggle. Nah, y'all making
yeah,
yourself struggle. Y'all think
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
gangsters, and no soon y'all get in that motherfucking courtroom, all the
Mm-hmm.
bitch come out you, Slim.
Facing big time, major numbers, and think that shit is cool, bro. Like back in the day, yeah, like I said, that's the thing about having these cameras and all these cell phones and all this kind of shit, bro, because everybody is watching, bro. Ain't nothing you can't do out here without getting caught up some kind of way. I just speaking of that, I also heard that Lil Dirt has something to do with King Von Drain, bro. They just
Yeah, I've
like
been heard that, bro.
all this shit
Cause
is
they was about to
tied
have to
up.
go to court about a murder.
Yeah, it's all this shit just be tied up with each other in this Hollywood and this rap game, and we just sit back here and want to be just like these Bammers, right? It's just like, get the fuck out of here. When y'all gonna wake up and realize this shit, bro? Like, this is all a gimmick with them dudes, man. Them dudes ain't really about them that life, man. They just fronting that shit just to be on
Nah,
TV and making they mocks
I'm
or
gonna
whatever
tell
the
you,
case.
Cole. Listen to this. Don't never think they not about that life. It's real. They really killing each other, Rob. They really getting up there, tweeting, talking shit, pulling up in neighborhoods. Innocent people have really died. They really
Yeah.
made money, millions of dollars. Sat back there, laughed, smoked on packs of niggas. They've died. It was a real phenomenon. And it hit like crack cocaine, bro. And people don't even know it's between the music, bro. And that's what
Mhm,
I denigrate, bro. That's what I cast aside. That's what I damn to hell, bro. I do
mhm,
not co-sign that shit, bro. That shit
mhm.
was never real music.
Yeah, no bullshit.
That was
Oh,
a
you mean
chant call for death, bro.
You talking about trap music, just Chicago and all that shit?
Drill music,
Drill music. Yeah.
Trap music is a different music.
My mistake.
Trap
drill
music is for niggas. Trap music
Jeezy
was
and all them.
for hustlers and niggas. We out here. Yeah, we might have to shoot that joint if you come fucking with our money. But drill is calling a nigga out, man. Use a bitch, use this, use that, just because they put a song out and got on this and that, just straight up in music and for no fucking reason, bro. Yeah, Chicago fueled that shit, but now we got my dumbass city, DC, doing this shit. We got New York, dumbass shit. Other people want to do this shit. So you get on here, hate a nigga, pick a beef, hope somebody signs you and put some money behind you. You drop a bunch of mixtapes, one album, you either die or go to jail. It's the risk don't outweigh the reward, bro.
They collect the insurance off you.
They gone, slimming in y'all mothers crying. They gotta GoFundMe, but you just draped in diamonds, money up to the ear. But it was a few dumb fire to burn for so fucking long, and it's a loss of generation, bro. And I ask my daughters now. I say, what's up with Lil Durk and them, all them now? 5-6 years ago, I used to tell them, turn that shit down. Y'all keep listening to this, man. Turn that shit off, and I don't listen to all
that killing shit
cranking, and they sound good. I said, nah, it don't sound good. I asked her now, she 19, 18 now. I said, you still listen to Lil Durk? I said, man, I don't. She like, man, after that shit with Lil Von and all them, they look like they was switching up on each other and all that. She was like, I don't listen to her daddy. She was like, when they wouldn't end up doing nothing but killing. She was like, I like that they voices and it sound good, but that's all they talked about was killing. And that's coming from my child. And I was like,
and since that drill music started, pretty much every last one of them rappers have been killed, young. That is crazy. I mean, like the whole little Chicago clique. That's like 15 to 20 of them all have died from that shit, bro.
15, 20, they is in the hundreds, Rob. I'm gonna try to tell you something like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. The first one that kicked that shit off was the smartest one. The nigga Chief Keef got in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He got in that thing and found out that you can't mix streets and entertainment. He got his first millions and got a court case in Chicago, told him, you better not never come back here or you about to do this time we got for your ass. And he moved out Hollywood and stayed on the tip and just was making music from his motherfucking room. Smartest motherfucker out of all of them. The rest of them took what he built and ran with that shit, taking money around the hood, dumping that shit back in the hood. Man, they mothers was vouching how dangerous they sons was and doing this shit. It go deep, bro, and it's mixed with the gang ties, so it not only poisoned the generation of music, bro. It poisoned the generation of people because with the influxes, the social media, fans got involved with the celebrities. Fans riding and doing shit for celebrities, people you don't even know, and talking crazy. So it make a connection. That's why I told you in a few episodes ago, being a celebrity is dead, bro. Because the connection between you being your anonymity as a celebrity and privacy away from the public is totally dead. When you hop on Twitter, tell a motherfucker what you ate for breakfast and where your kids going shopping and all that. That's too much of a connection. It's no more prize in being a celebrity no more, bro. And they not. They come to find out they wasn't never getting no money. You can find out from the ones back then. Only ones getting real motherfucking money. Rob. The only ones who getting motherfucking money ever was getting money is the same motherfuckers they ever said. Michael fucking Jackson, bro. Who getting Michael Jackson money now? Jay-Z. It ain't gonna never be no, all of them getting no big time money, bro. I'm just being honest. For all that rapping and singing, and most of the singers got robbed, especially if you was a group.
360 deal.
Most of the rappers,
everybody was getting them joints.
Right, this before the 360 deal. The 360 deal, you might can do a little better now because the only thing is you tied in for life, but at least they gotta push you, and then you just gotta push yourself. But back then, before people started reading contracts, bro, motherfuckers was getting millions of dollars, and the artists still eating McDonald's on the road, bro. Buses breaking down on the road. Motherfuckers, man, you think one getting. That's why I commend artists like I told you, Bobby Brown, Busy Bone, ones that had to really break away from their groups to understand their value. Those the ones that taught me you always better stand up for yourself. Cause ain't nobody gonna vouch for your dollar. They gonna take theirs and yours too if you don't know what you're doing out here. And you know that's the entertainment cutthroat.
Everything's entertainment. Yeah, we about to get into the most profitable entertainment time of the year. Yeah, that football season about to come in now, bro. So motherfuckers about to really make some money. Drake and all them Bamas be betting on the games and basketball and football and. As we say Monday night, yeah, you ready for some football? I still ain't excited about sports, but I'm excited about sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, I'm kind of done with that shit.
Rob, you know where I'm at.
And you know, I heard your boy back.
None of that shit.
Speaking of what you just talking about, you know your boy back in the news with that shit. Colin Kaepernick, yeah. They got that Bama back in the news, still hoping to get a contract from somebody.
They said that already beginning of the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm
hope
saying,
to sit down some motherfucking way. He still got that bush.
Yeah, still got that old slave Negro bush on his head, of course.
Hey, maybe he can be the football coach for Dr. Umar school. How about that? We gonna start putting
have
these
a high
jokers
school
together,
football
team. Come on, homie. We gonna do something with these jokers. Nah, homie. Nah, homie. Nah, we gonna get these. We gonna round these jokers up so we can blow the whole school up.
Now, this is the last thing that I've seen about Colin Kaepernick. ESPN has canceled its docu-series with Colin Kaepernick, produced by Spike Lee, 1 week after announcing the NFL is purchasing 10% of ESPN. This boy, I tell you,
they bought it so he couldn't put it out.
Don't trust them new niggas over there, boy. I'm like, fuck you, Colin Kaepernick, bro.
Put it out on Tubi like everybody else.
Like everybody else, Sean. That's all you gonna do. Spike Lee gonna get on some Tubi, gonna get on
with him.
Netflix or something and do the same thing, bro.
He needs to talk to Terrell Owens and get the understanding that I think Terrell Owens just figured it out 2 years ago. They wasn't never gonna let his ass back up in the NFL. He was gonna always keep trying. He got this light-skinned nigga Kaepernick need to sit it down, Slim.
Yeah, for
that
real.
Motherfuckers should have went it up to Canada, bro.
Yeah.
Just keep begging them crackers, bro. For what? For what? Coffee? For what? To just them, you made yourself look like a fool.
Just to prove that he got discriminated and blackballed in the NFL every single year at the beginning of the year. I guess that's the controversy to get people to start watching the shit. Because it always happened, like you said, at the beginning of the year, yeah. It's definitely
homies.
It ain't even funny.
Remember that some jokes turn stock jokes. They don't have to always be funny to the people that keep hearing them, but they always funny to a motherfucker that ain't never heard.
Never heard it before. That's right.
So
that's right.
You know, it's just an on-running joke, bro. Is you know, it shows that they can dangle that motherfucker over top of us every year. Colin Kaepernick, how old is this motherfucker now? In his 40s, 30s, mid 30s. Leave that man alone, NFL. And Colin need to sit the fuck down and come on, bro. If ain't none of the teams brought you on as a spokesman and even eased you in there, showed you around the locker room, say, man, I need you to come talk to the young dude. Come on, bro. You passed your prime. You was never that great where you could have came back. I see if you was on a Tom Brady level all the way through and you went to and won a Super Bowl and they'd have never let you go. But if you choose to keep spitting in these people's face, keep making a documentary 2 or 3 years, whatever fills your coffin, sir. I'm not mad at the dude, but one thing, he wasting a lot of breath, keep trying to get back in that NFL, bro. Me and you got a better chance of getting on with the NFL
thing than
Kaepernick.
That is no bullshit.
Antonio Brown.
And it is getting
ain't
tiring to
lying.
hear about this shit now. Okay, you served, you told
Come
her what your
on,
purpose
homie.
was. You did what you had to do.
Come
You done
on,
made
Slim.
millions of dollars off Nike. You done made millions of dollars off these endorsements and outside. What do you need to get back in the
Come on,
NFL
homie.
for, bro? What are you trying to prove now? It's not even you. If you get
Nah,
back in the
when he
NFL right
get
now, he
back
will
to the
lose
hood,
everything that he lost.
hold up.
He would lose everything that he gained if he get back in the NFL right now. All his traction or whatever traction he would have had would have been lost. Because that goes to show you that all the shit they put you through, you still went back in there with the popularity that he gained, the message that he was delivered. That's what he gained.
What
now,
popularity?
Bro, we
where?
talking about it now, ain't we?
I don't see nobody with no Kaepernick shirt. Hey,
Not
bro,
no more.
I still see more Tupac. I still see Tupac shirts more than Kaepernick shirts. I still see Malcolm X shirts more than Tupac. I still see more Obama shirts than Tupac shirts. This nigga ain't do shit, bro. He ain't do a damn thing, bro.
But
it wasn't worth it.
If he did what to get back in NFL, it'd be like everything you tried to your message, it just been non and void. It'd been non and void, bro. It won't work no more, bro.
No.
You still went back.
No. Hey, Coffee, this is Martin Luther King's dream. He wanted to integrate. He wants to go back and integrate, bro. Let him live Martin Luther King's dream, bro.
They don't learn. Him, Shannon Sharp, none of these niggas learn.
Yeah. Omar, all of them.
$500, you can get a dinner with that nigga. Yeah. $500, ladies, you can go out.
He said 500,000. They offer 500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. Give me the 500,000. I don't want to meet neither one of them niggas.
No bullshit. Yeah.
Fuck you,
the
man.
Hell with both of
Give
them.
me 500 and 500.
I make my own school. I make my own record label. All that shit. Fuck you. Your opinions and ideas.
Any woman that pays Dr. Umar $500 to go out on a dinner date with him needs to be mentally checked quickly. And I hope she's not a mother, any children or anything. Ladies, please don't waste our money on this dude.
I will not.
It's not worth it.
I will not doubt it.
Don't pay that nigga rent. Don't buy that nigga cheeses and shit. You know he nasty nigga. Don't contribute to his heroin mixed with fentanyl habit he got going on right now. He on that Philly shit right now.
I think really Umar is probably one of these niggas like this.
I said I don't like nobody. Jews, niggas, Asians, blacks, whites, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, dogs, horses, fish, roaches, worms, butterflies, ants. Nigga, I don't like nothing. Nigga.
That's Umar, bro. He don't like nobody for real. He just fake it to get
he don't.
To get the money from the people. Bro.
He like white women.
Yeah.
He like white women. I guarantee you, he got a stable somewhere. In Kansas, some fucking way. I know he got a cult of white women out in Kansas somewhere, waiting for him to come home.
No doubt. Oh boy, my friend, we are down to the roach to another great episode of the Smoking Roaches podcast, man. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram, social media. Y'all know y'all can find us on these same platforms, under the Smoking Roaches podcast, man. So make sure y'all check us out. Rob Coffee on all the same social media as well, man. Cody the
comedian on Instagram and Cody the comic. You can Google me, or Cody on the comedian. You can Google me. I'm all
you forgot too.
We in the streets.
Yeah, fresh off the boat.
We smoking it down to the roach.
Yeah, like we
fresh
always
off
do.
The boat, smoking it down to the roach.
And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember, we smoke good because we grow good, man. Hey, what you smoking down to the roach? I will catch y'all on the next episode of the Smoking Roaches podcast, man. Peace out.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do.